Hey Geeks and Nerds, it's me Lisa again here with Geek Pete, and today I have a special guest. He's actually one of my cool friends. His name's Luis.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hello, how are you? My name is Luis, Luis Samudio. I just started my catering company. It's called Samudio's Catering. And today I'm gonna be teaching you a classic Peruvian dish that consists of chili. It's yellow chili. We call it ají amarillo back in Peru. It consists of a sauce that is made with the chili cheese and milk. So if you have a restriction, so don't do it. Well, I went to culinary school back in my home country, Peru. The University of San Ignacio de Loyola. I have a degree. I work here. I moved here because I had a contract in Disney. So yes, that's how I am here. I finished high school when I was 16. Right away after that, I started cooking. This goes back to grandma's stories and me helping her making soup or just any type of sauce. So yeah, that's how when the passion started. Yes. No, passion started way before that. When I was really a little young boy, and I started cooking, making any sauce, helping peel potatoes or for small family parties. But yes, I think with culinary, you always are gonna learn a new thing. You're gonna always try a new meat. You're always gonna cook a new meat a different way. So yeah, cooking is about learning all the time. Yes, we're gonna make something simple. It's papa huancaína. The story about this plate is back in Lima when they were making one of the first train stations. People used to sell this to give the people that were working there. This was used to make because they didn't have blenders. So you know what they did? They had a rock as big as that, another rock that it was like you can move it around, and you used to mush it, I guess. How do you say it? With the chili, the cheese, and they didn't put crackers. They used bread or any other type of carbs. Yeah. But that's back in history, back in the old Lima.
So we're gonna start using chili peppers. The yellow. It's Peruvian one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the beginning of the chili and the little tip at the end. We're gonna cut it in half. Be careful, don't cut your fingers, please. If you like very spicy food, then just put it like this. But if you don't, then you're gonna do this. Just, you see? Like that. Just taking it off. Simple as that. If you want to make a spicy sauce, you can use this all the time for whatever spice sauce you are gonna make. We're gonna put this just straight in the blender. So we have fresh cheese. They sell it, I think, in any store. If you don't have fresh cheese, you can use always feta cheese because it works almost the same way. This is evaporated, is that how you say it? Milk. I'm using a Peruvian brand. Leche Gloria is a classic, and we're just gonna add it to it. Just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna take this to the blender. Okay, we're back again to the blender. You can use any blender that you like. In my case, we love oysters. I don't know why. Cherry over there, right here. So you just add the saltine inside. I'm sorry, when I stop this. And this part of the sauce is done. It's simple: cheese, chili, a little bit salt, saltines. If you don't have fresh cheese, feta cheese will work too. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to plating. Papa a la huancaína. It goes back in time, like when my grandma wasn't even born, I think. She was very young. You guys can add more lettuce to this. You can make it less potatoes, however you like, but since you two are sharing, I make it start. Alright guys, we're gonna start with the entree. We're gonna be making a sauté beef. It's called lomo saltado. The type of meat they're gonna be using is a sirloin, but I like to use it like flat pieces like this because it's better for sauté and you don't have to cook it longer, because I usually like my meat a little medium rare, medium. Okay, so we're gonna do with the meat, we're just gonna cut it like that. And please do not take the fat part out, because this is the part that gives the most flavor. Okay. And they say when you usually have a sauté meat, the meat and the vegetables, they all have to be the same size. So you know that. I'm almost 33 and I was 16 when I started, so long time. I guess 4, 10, 14, 17 years. Let's do 16, you know, because I feel younger. Alright, so this is gonna be for one plate. We have the steak like this, cut up in pieces. We're gonna go add just some black pepper, about a quarter of a teaspoon, and that should be it. I'm sorry, I'm not sizing it because I've been doing this for a while, but it will be like a quarter. This will be half a quarter teaspoon, just like that. That's cumin. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. You don't want to add too much salt because we're gonna be adding to soy sauce. Like this brand, I don't know why, but it's good. It's very rich soy sauce. Just like that. A little bit of vinegar. The brand you want, you like, let's not give cherries. Just like that. And of course, because we're making Peruvian dish, you have to have garlic. And like this, a lot of garlic. Okay, we're gonna mix all this up. And this is just the process to keep the meat marinated. I recommend you guys doing this 30 minutes before you start cooking. Don't do it longer than that because the salt takes all the water out, so you don't want that. 30 minutes, marinate the meat, and then we're gonna proceed to saute after that. So guys, while the steak is marinating, we're gonna proceed to the next step, that is chopping. Please do not cut your fingers. We need tomatoes. We're just gonna take the top part off, a little bit of the tip. I already washed the tomatoes, so make sure you wash them. Cut it in half, and we're gonna get it just about the size of the steak. And probably this is it. Okay? Just like that. I'm gonna put it here. It was 2 years for him. Yes. I came here when I was a little bit after 18 years old. Yeah. I moved to Florida. No English at all. That is a learning experience. It's beautiful. Don't give up, because the beginning it's very hard. It's hard when you start cooking for like 5,000 people, because that was the first job I have. It was rough, yes. And it's a type of work that you give up all your holidays and everything else. But I mean, if you have the passion like me, you will definitely do it. It is very creative, and especially cooking for me, I can add my own, touch of everything. I'm not good at pastry, and that is one of the main reasons why, because I cannot add more yeast to whatever, or bakery powder, because I will mess it up, or less flour, so I'm not good at that. We're gonna chop this a little bit. It's cilantro. We're just gonna get the lips of this, like that. Okay. That is trash. This is a very easy dish. You don't have to know how to cook. It's very easy, simple. and that's why I decided to make this for the first video with you guys. And it's very popular too. People will love it with this dish. It tastes your limits. That's all I can say. You just roughly chop the cilantro like that. You don't want to get it to small pieces of cilantro. We're just gonna put in the same plate because we're gonna all be mixing it all together. But yeah, it is a stressing job, especially if you go work in a line cook position, or I used to be a sous chef and you're managing 10 more people right next to you. You have 3 different stations, saying it's very hard, especially when you talk to different people and you have ticket times of 15 minutes and less, because it was from scratch restaurant. That's what it was, Italian restaurant. Okay, the onions, we're just gonna take the ends of it like this. We're gonna cut it in half, just like that, and we're gonna peel it off. Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm moving a little bit. Cooking alone, I guess, when no one is looking, because I guess we were talking about it earlier. That's when all my life decisions come. Like when I start thinking about life, and it's a way, I guess, people swim, run, they do different things to escape. This is what I do to escape. Yes, to find my peace, to find my chi, I don't know what to call it, but yes. I'm gonna wash this off for a minute. And the onions, we're gonna cut it probably almost at the same size of the tomatoes. Just like that. Got it? Just make sure your onions and your tomatoes are almost the same size, just because it looks pretty. And also you don't want to cook one or the other more. And for presentations also. You start from cook 1, cook 3, then you have a sous chef, then from sous chef goes to different positions, and then you have executive chef in a restaurant. Yes, I never been to executive chef because I refused it for a couple of years. But I've been a sous chef for a couple of restaurants. Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna start with the sauté part. Make sure your oil is very hot. As you can see, there's a smoke coming out of it. The first thing we're gonna add is gonna be a good portion of the steak, enough for 1 plate. Just like that. And then you're gonna go this. And then you're gonna go like that. Stir the steak really fast. Your steak is marinated for a while. You already have your vegetables cooked, cut. Let it cook a little bit of onions, and then we add the tomatoes. Just like that. And after this, we're gonna be ready for plating. Alright guys, so we're gonna go to the best part, plating, and then we're going to eat. So I made just white rice, and I think everybody can make white rice. This rice, actually, I put some salt, a little bit of pepper, garlic, and that's it. Oil, of course. I roughly, because I don't want to do like a very nice French fries, because this is gonna be soaked up in the sauce. So I just fry these potatoes. Okay, so we're gonna put the fries right in the plate with the rice, just right there. Are you hungry now? Right here. Probably 120 mess ups. I used to work for an Italian restaurant. I used to have this saute station. It was about 8 burners, and everything was sauteed. So you just, with experience, go and work with it. We're gonna put the juice all over it because that's the best part. Some in the rice right there, and that's the reason why I made the French fries like that. And we're just gonna leave it like that, just like that, and we have our lomo saltado ready. Okay, what do I need for the other dish? Now I'm gonna start frying things.
Wow.
You like?
Delicious. So, lomo saltado. Let's try this out. Oh, wow. Oh, that sauce. It's all about the sauce.
Everything
Oh
is
my
about the
gosh.
sauce.
Get on that. This is delicious.